Can I just preface this whole video by saying I'm not hungover. I've just had a headache for the last 10 hours, and it's finally going away. This fan is in my way. I forgot that's what I was doing. I don't need a mouse here. Ow, my foot. Hey guys, he got away here. And I have a fancy ass looking background. That's not what I wanted to talk about today, guys. Let me do something about my hair real quick. So I'm leaving my door open, not because I don't care about y'all, but because Daisy will cry if I don't. But my mom made the mistake of giving BG nachos, and he doesn't want to go outside, he just wants nachos. And so since they're in the bedroom next to him, he's going to scream until he gets more nachos. Just give the bird what he wants! So, what I wanted to talk to y'all about today, I have my mom to prove a point. The camera's pointed this way and it's on a tripod. It's not turning towards you anytime soon. Okay, when I was a kid, was I like a big nerd? Like, played video games and like read books and like nerdy kid?
Yes, because that's what you were supposed to do. You were not allowed to do is watch TV all day unless it was educational.
Well, okay.
Hey, Doctor Who is really it's educational because it tells you about time travel.
She's actually what got me into Doctor Who. When we were kids, we didn't have cable.
That's right. Because that's the stupid box. You read. God gave you an imagination. You read a book. You can picture it all right there. It wasn't until you were in the public school system that y'all didn't read as much.
No, we still read.
Well,
Cindy read the entire Nancy Drew series before the 3rd grade.
yeah, because I let y'all read at home.
And I read the entire Goosebumps series before the 5th grade.
Yeah, because I make y'all read at home.
And I like played video games, and I read tons of books, and I really was a weird little nerdy kid.
Yes, but you come from a nerdy family.
So I was a very big nerd. If the books don't prove that. This isn't even all the books. This is less than an 1/8 of our books, right, Mom?
Yeah. I was about to say, that's not even a drop of your books, baby.
No. These are just the books that I frequent. I still have books that are in boxes in my old bedroom. And then we have at least 4 to 6 boxes on bookshelves in my dad's band room that we really don't have another place to put it. Hold on, let me yell at my cat. Ah! Love you too, Mom. So, this video is about my childhood. I realized, rather recently, that when I was a kid and when I was growing up and when I was in high school, I didn't let other people really know who I was. When I was a kid, I was a huge nerd. Like, there's a reason I have gaming tattoos tattooed to me. Not because I'm a gamer chick. Yay! No. It's because when I grew up, I played a lot of video games. At my dentist's office, I used to play the Sega Genesis of the Aladdin game, which I would rage because that entire Genesis version of the game is just balls, it's just balls. I would play video games with my sister constantly. I would watch my dad play Doom, Myst, basically any given game that he was playing at the time. And then there's the books. I used to read all the time. But I realized when one of my closest friends in the entire world said to me, you know, I really didn't know you were a nerd. I really didn't know you were that into video games. There's very few people in my life that actually know how big of a fucking dork I am. And it really is because I have a nerdy family. I got into Zelda because my parents played Zelda. I got into books because my mom had a very special reading time for us. But it's these things that kind of shaped who I was. And when I went into public school, because of all of my bullying, I didn't like to share things with people anymore. There was really 3 people outside of my family that knew how nerdy I was. There's my friend Abby, there's my best friend Missy, there's my best friend Jennifer. Mainly because Jennifer's just as nerdy as us. Missy had an N64 and I used to rage whenever she wouldn't let me play Mario 64. And I used to play all the newer, older Zelda games with Abby at her house because she had an N64. I really wanted an N64, guys. In hindsight, not closing my doors may have been a bad idea. At least my bird stopped screaming. I recently took a picture, and you can find it on my Instagram, of my shoe rack. And I finally put up my shoe rack and saw my door, and it's like, yay, my shoe rack! And I took a picture, and it was the perfect picture that describes me. It showed my Chewbacca hat, my Zombie Day of the Dead poster, and my shoe rack of high heels and a few dancing shoes. That perfectly describes me. So go ahead and tell me, what did you act like when you were a child, and did everyone know exactly who you were? Or did you not get used to it until you got older? And for those of you who are way fucking younger, don't say fuck. Do you let other people know exactly who you are? Or do you keep it to yourself and to your very, very, very close friends? Leave a comment below. Find me on Instagram and all that other shit. And until next time, see you in the next one. Bye!